Active. And now for tonight's broadcast. 01010010, 01100001, 01110110, 01100101, 01101110, 01110111, 01101111, 01101111, 01100100. Ravenwood, offline. System idle.
Tactical nuke incoming!
It's a Thursday, sky looks tired, kinda like me. Coffee wrinkles on a desk that never sleeps. Same hallway, same flicker in the ceiling. But your name in my phone got the whole world tilting. It's Thursday, paranormal, you haunt me. After normal, all work day's done, but you're still there in every empty office chair. It's Thursday, paranormal, my heart goes out of formal. Clock hits 6, I lose control. You show up like you own my soul. You own my soul. He texts you up in the bright light of midday. I laugh too loud like I got nothing to hide. Our chats a seance, little secrets in the thread. Typing dots, dancing like the raising the dead. It's Thursday, paranormal, you haunt me. After normal, work day's done, but you're still there in every empty office chair. It's Thursday, paranormal, my heart goes out of formal. Clock hits 6, I lose control. You show up like you own my soul. You own my soul. Every week, same time, same spell.
just a boy with hell on my chest. I am the one that you fear. I am the one that you know. I am the one they thought they could control. They said it's all just a show. The devil's taking my soul. Damn if there ain't the devil's in us all. Marks
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Paranormal. Matt, can you hear me? Hello, Matt. Yeah, I can hear you just fine. I'm about to bring in.
My headphone, like you said, these Wi-Fi headphones are garbage. Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I am ordering the new stuff this week, and I just got the printer today. So
All right, very cool.
yeah, so
We'll
I
have to
just
we'll
go
have
ahead.
to get together so I could show you how I do my stuff. Make it
Yeah,
easy.
I need to learn how to get all the stuff on the computer and stuff. I'm still figuring that stuff out too. So
All right, very cool. Well, welcome to the show, Matt. Nice to see you again.
nice to see you guys.
All right, welcome to Thursday Paranormal. Today we're venturing deep into the wild to discuss the duality of nature, survival, and the soul. In 1898, the infamous man-eating lions of Tsavo terrorized railway workers in Kenya, forever cementing the idea of nature's raw, untamed power. More than a century later, in January of 2026, the wilderness claimed another life in Colorado. Kristen Kovatch, an avid hiker and animal lover, was tragically unalived in a rare mountain lion attack. Yet as friends and family remember, Kristen was deeply connected to the mountains, finding peace and purpose in the wild today. We explore her legacy and how sudden, life-altering tragedies often force us to navigate the 5 stages of spirituality. From waking up to the void to eventually integration and surrender, we dive deep into how the darkest encounters in life can catalyze profound spiritual awakening. And let's get to it, Matt.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. All right, so I got strange news for you.
Awesome. I love strange news.
All right, you ready? All right, so I have some funny ones and some just weird stuff for you. All right, so a golfer on a British Columbia course caught video of a wild bear casually walking up to his bag of clubs, stealing the bag of clubs, went straight for the golf cart, and then walked into the woods with his golf clubs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the clubs after that. No, thank you.
Yeah. You know, he was like, you know what? Golfing really isn't my sport.
Yes, $500 or life.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So in Colorado, a friendly goat named Goldie has been accompanying active firefighter crews to provide moral support as they battle a local wildfire.
Oh, that's cool.
Goldie the goat. Yeah, it's like a morale booster for the people that they save and stuff.
Is that their Dalmatian or something like that?
Yeah, it's their Dalmatian. All right. Here's another one. An Indiana zoo had to briefly evacuate its visitors after a wildebeest, there we go, broke out of its enclosure only to be found safely nesting in an adjacent animal habitat. Wildebeest.
Yes.
Are they scared?
Don't want to mess with them.
No.
Nope.
All right, you'll love this one. In Ontario, Canada, they issued an urgent public warning begging residents not to bring explosives to their local police stations, after someone walked in Ottawa precinct to turn in a live, unexploded World War II grenade.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That is.
I would have kept that sucker.
I would have. Me too.
Keep it.
Put it on my mantle.
Right. Keep it for the apocalypse. You never know when a grenade is needed.
Yes, exactly.
Want to clear some people out of trying to get in your house? Grenade.
Straight out the window.
Have you ever heard of Southbees?
Is that the auctioneers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so they sold a Tyrannosaurus Rex fossil at auction for $50.1 million. It's a historic for fossil sales.
Damn. Oops, sorry.
Fossil vault.
Fossil vault.
Damn is
Fossil vault. Man, that's crazy. 51 million. I wonder who had that kind of cash.
50.1 million.
50.1 million.
So a
Still,
little bit more.
still.
All right, you're going to love this. Archaeologists in Guatemala discovered a 1,200-year-old mathematical wall text from a Mayan site, identifying an ancient astronomer named Sacton Wax, rivaling the insights of an ancient world masters. Mathematical wall text. They found that. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. That's cool, actually.
Super.
Very cool.
Now they have to plug it into AI and find out what it means.
Yeah. And hopefully AI knows what it means.
It'll probably tell them some BS.
Yes.
Go eat rats.
Yes.
Throw out your tenants. Okay. A major comprehensive review found that high consumption of chili peppers is linked to a higher risk of esophagus cancer.
Yes.
Man,
I believe that 100%.
yeah, that's insane.
They used to have a spicy martini at Spy Bar, and the little garnish was a jalapeno, and a guy drank 6 of those one night and ended up having a bloody night of it, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine. We went to Quaker Steak. You remember they have the nuclear wings? They had them.
Yeah.
We bet him he couldn't eat 6 of them, and yeah, he ate 6, and they were hot. Right? I tried a little taste of the sauce. I was like, not for me. And so the next day, he's in the car. Right? He's it makes me laugh when thinking about it. He's driving home from work, and it starts the flow, right?
Oh.
He's starting to churn, and he's like, "Man, I got to get home fast, right?" And all of a sudden, like, he starts tapping his foot. He's sweating, and all of a sudden, man, like, he ran in the house super fast past me. I'm like, "Hey, Dave," and he's like, phew. He was in the bathroom for like 5 hours. He could not leave, and yeah, it was bloody. It tore him apart.
Mm-hmm.
He won the bet, but he paid the price, man. He was sick for days. Yeah, that's craziness.
Yeah.
All right. A viral TikTok trend has taken off where men are recording themselves completely smashing their expensive iPhones in an attempt to make themselves look more rugged and manly.
Why?
Why? It's got to be like Gen Z. Look how tough I am, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Mom.
I just smashed my $1,400 phone in my basement apartment. That's great. I smashed it against my whatever they play. PlayStation. Okay.
Yeah,
I love this one. A Virginia man driving around with a discarded lottery ticket in his truck for weeks finally decided to check it. Discovering the trash was actually worth $100,000.
Dang. That's crazy. That's good for him.
I wish that would happen for me.
I understand completely. Yeah, me too.
Somebody said to me the other day, they're like, what would you do if you won $100,000? I go, I'd immediately quit my job. I'd be like, take that money I made and just donate it. Not the $100,000, but my paycheck.
Yes. I'd take some time off.
Yeah. You figure, let's just say you could live on $30,000 a year, modestly.
Yeah.
That's like 3 years. It reminds me of that movie Knocked Up where he got hit by the garbage truck. And he's like, I've been living off my money from the accident all this time. I've got like $1,400 left. That's great. All right, so updates continue to emerge from Vinton County, Ohio, where authorities rescued 16 children found living in severe squalor and isolation. The conditions, the Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson previously described the scene as pure evil, knowing that the children lacked basic medical care, were hidden from public view, and had never enrolled in school. Some of the oldest children were unable to speak or spell their names.
Yeah. They said two of them were life flighted. They were so bad.
I can believe it. That's insane.
Yeah,
Those parents should be in jail forever.
they should be. They're on trial right now.
Yeah.
Grandparents too.
Yeah, man. That's awful. All right.
One room.
You're going to love this one. This one's super cool. I told Robin about this when we went to see Night Ranger. So, Russia has officially banned Satan worship. In a July 2025 closed door ruling, the Russian Supreme Court designated the international Satanist movement, let me get it out, Satanist movement, as an extremist organization, effectively outlining its general principles and associated occult practices nationwide.
Good luck.
I've heard Putin talk a lot about Satanism.
Yeah. I don't know about him. He to me, I think he has, I don't know if he's truly pure and that's what he is, or he's possessed and he's just doing it to say everything's good, that Russia's good and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm going to just reserve my comment on it and share it privately. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying
you're totally good. I just don't want to share my thought on it because then I'm going to that rabbit hole of politics. So, country singer Charlie Crockett faced public backlash and praise after dropping LA-based satanic doo-wop band Twin Temple from his tour over the explicit devil imagery. Then rocker Jack White offered the duo an opening slot on one of his shows. Have you heard that?
No, but I didn't hear the band. But if you can get Jack White, that's pretty good, though.
I guess they have props and stuff on stage where it's Satanists and stuff like that. And the country singer Charlie Crockett was just like, "No, not on my show. We're not doing that."
I understand.
All right, so this one will disappoint you. So, government prayer in public spaces continues to spark friction. Officials like those in Clark County, Nevada, have debated the inclusion of the Satanic Temple during council meetings. So, in Nevada, they want to include the Satanic Bible into the school system.
I don't know what to think about that. That's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's nuts. Truthfully, I don't want any religion taught in a public school. That's my thought. I don't want to see passage from the Torah, the Book of Enoch, or anything on, or the Bible, or anything from Hinduism or Buddhism in the public school. If they want to learn that, they should go to that type of school.
How about we just teach the kids basic math and English and
exactly,
and just be done with it?
Yeah, because they're not learning that anymore.
No,
they don't even know how to cursive.
No, they don't teach it anymore.
No,
they wouldn't know what to do if they had to sign their name. What do they do now? They just print their name.
Print their name, or what they do on the computers now.
Yeah, true.
Squiggly marks, and there's your signature.
That's crazy. All right, spiritual resurgence in Brazil's northwest Amazon region has resulted in a movement that successfully baptized over 14,500 people.
Yeah, a lot of Catholicism and Christianity's ending up down in the third worlds now. Africa, South America, the Philippines, that whole area.
Take that, Satan.
Yeah.
That had to disappoint him. All right, so Discovery Channel programming. The network announced its upcoming lineup on Discovery.com, confirming that its highly anticipated annual Shark Week will run from July 26th to August 1st. And I bet you're excited because I always love watching Shark Week.
I like watching idiots get in the water and expect to survive.
Hey, they got this new thing, man, where it's the crocodile enclosure, it's called, and these people get into like a shark cage, but it's a crocodile cage, and so they're submerged, but half their body is out of the water, but it's in this like cage, and there's like a little line that where they can look out of it, and these giant like 30 and 40-foot crocodiles, not crocodiles, but like
Yeah.
salties and stuff. They're inching up on this thing. I'm like, this is so crazy. What if the line broke and now you're in the water with these crocodiles? How are you gonna get out?
Right. Hey, it takes all.
Yeah,
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting in a cage. I'll watch a crocodile movie.
I'm not getting in anything that has me between that and a apex predator. Have you ever
Right.
seen, have you ever seen the? It's like a glass case. It's like this really thick plastic, and they put these people in them and they put them in the Arctic, and these big polar bears come over. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh my God. This huge polar bear comes over and he just starts smacking it, trying to get the person inside. And the welds on this plastic thing are starting to move apart, like because the polar bear is so strong.
That's another thing I wouldn't do. First of all, it's cold up there. Second of all, nope. I'll like I said, I'll watch a polar bear movie.
Robin's like, I love polar bears. Go give one a nice hug and kiss. They love
Yes,
you. They'll eat you in a second, man. They're worse than grizzly bears.
they are. They're hungrier too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Well, it sucks being that cold all the time.
And they are basically carnivores. So
All right, Matt. We're gonna get set up for Man-Eaters. I'm
okay,
gonna play 2 songs in a row. I have My Cleveland Project, To the Moon and Back, and then we're gonna play My World. And we'll be right back. All right.
awesome.
All right. Cool.
The evil inside of me has chained me to these walls. I tried to break free, but I can't seem to it all. The strings are hardened, and now a part of me. Evil has taken its hold, and I can't get free. Life I was given been full of tears and pain. Evil's made its mark on me throughout the years. Well, I'm not saying I brought this all upon myself. I'm so weary. Someone reach out to me. twists and turns of fate wouldn't set me free. And when you reached out and gave a helping hand, the evil deep inside seems to disappear.
One, two, three, four.
Welcome to our nightmare. I hope you make it out. Your blood is now a part of us, entwined in all your thoughts. Open the door to your mind, create your very own spot. Welcome to our nightmare. I hope you make it out. Stay if you wanna stay, go if you wanna go. Not sure it's up to you. Stay if you wanna stay, go if you wanna go. Not sure that I can leave. Many of these sleepless nights conform me to this strife. Twisted thought, visions have carried us to this fate. Now you have a taste of it. The horror hides in wait. Welcome to our nightmare. I hope you make it out. Stay if you wanna stay, go if you wanna go. Not sure it's up to you. Stay if you wanna stay, go if you wanna go. Not sure that I can leave. Stay if you wanna stay, go if you wanna go. Not sure it's up to you. Stay if you wanna stay, go if you wanna go. Not sure that you can leave.
my world now. You're in my world now. You're in my world now.
MCP.
My
Rockin'.
Hell yeah, man. They're opening July 26th for the Bell of the Bands.
Awesome.
Should be.
You guys who have tickets are in for a treat with them.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Me and Robin are joining them on the last song.
Cool.
We're going to raise a
cool.
little hell.
I'm glad they didn't ask. I'm glad they didn't ask me to sing. I'd empty the place.
Well, there's kind of like a breakdown in the middle of the song where I do this thing where I come out and I do this like is if a demon was singing, and I kind of like did the vocals like that. And I'm going to be doing that breakdown part, and then me and Robert are going to do the choruses with them. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
But I recorded that with Jim Bellinger one night, and wanted to go back to My World. That's me singing with My Cleveland Project. The only way you can sign the wall is if you sing with the band. So when me and Jim were over there and he was playing guitar, they were like, "Jeff, you want to sing?" And I was like, "Damn right I do." So that's how that came about. They won't be playing that song, but and then before that, you heard "To the Moon and Back." If I Was Drowning in the Sea, that's a great song.
Yeah, it is.
Great message in it. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the Tsavo man-eaters. Okay? It's there was a movie done about it called Ghost in the Darkness. Not everything in the movie is completely true because, you know, it is a movie. So they had to fabricate some stuff. So I'm going to tell you the real shinizzy on it, okay? So imagine being dropped off into the sun-scorched, unforgiving wilderness of 1898 in East Africa. You're tasked with building a railway bridge through a landscape locals call the place of the slaughter. But the jungle has other plans. Night after night, the campfires offer no protection. You aren't being hunted by an army, but by two massive maneless brothers. What they mean by maneless is they don't have a mane like the African king of the jungle. They have no manes whatsoever. They're not lionesses. They're lions without manes, okay? So they stalk in the shadows. They're impossible to even see. For 9 months, these ghosts brought a massive imperial construction project to its knees, dragging dozens of men directly from their tents to be devoured. This is the chilling, gruesome story of the greatest man-eating predators in recorded history. All right, so in March of 1898, construction on a bridge over the Tsavo River in Kenya brought thousands of workers to the region. Over the next 9 months, two large male lions began systematically hunting the railway workers. Unlike typical lions, these Tsavo specimens were maneless and exceptionally large. They brazenly stalked camps at night, tearing men from their tents and dragging them into surrounding bush to devour them. The relentless attacks caused hundreds of workers to flee, completely halting the bridge's construction. The hunt and legacy, the chief engineer, Lieutenant Colonel John Henry Patterson, took on the role of the hunter to protect his crew. After months of failed traps and stakeouts, Patterson successfully shot and killed the first lion on the night of December 9th, 1898. He tracked down and killed a second lion 20 days later. Patterson documented the harrowing ordeal in his 1907 memoir, The Man-Eaters of Tsavo. The story later served as the basis for several films, most notably the 1996 Hollywood movie, The Ghost in the Darkness. The man-eater suffered from a severe root abscess, in its canine tooth. This made subduing large, struggling prey like zebras too painful, turning the lion towards slower, defensive humans. So they had problems with their teeth, and the more I looked into it, they couldn't bite down and get into the hide of a lot of those animals, like zebras and elephants and things like that. So that's why they turned to hunting humans, because they were slower and defenseless. So, historical slave routes passed through Tsavo. Slaves who died on the march were routinely left in the bush, which likely gave local lions an initial taste for human flesh. So, as they're walking and they died, they just discarded them into the bush, and then the lions ate them. And they got used
Right.
to eating human meat. Okay? So, between 1932 and 1947, a pride of 15 lions in remote Najomi district in southern Tanzania terrorized the region, claiming an estimated 1,500 lives. It stands as the deadliest sustained episode of man-eating lions in recorded history. So, unlike most big cats, the Najambi pride was highly active during the day. They would hunt human prey in the afternoon and use the night hours to travel up to 15 to 20 miles to unsuspecting villages. The attacks were so prolific that locals thought it was supernatural forces. They became convinced that a local witch doctor had put a curse on them, all right? So, for their deep-seated beliefs, the villagers refused to help the colonial authorities locate the pride because they thought if they would interfere and kill the pride, that even more disaster would come upon them.
Right.
All right, so while Patterson's book claimed the lions killed 135 people, modern studies estimate the actual death toll was closer to 28 to 40 victims. Scientific analysis of the lion's bone and hair in 2024 revealed their unique diets. It showed that while they did consume many humans, they also fed extensively on native prey that had become scarce due to rinderpest outbreaks. Rinderpest is an outbreak where it's like diarrhea, and then the animals eat the diarrhea, and then they become sick. So a lot of animals were dying off, and that's another contributor to why they started hunting humans. Okay.
Very interesting.
All right. So, and there was also regional droughts as well that caused a lot of the hunting to change. All right. So today, the taxidermy remains of both lions are permanently housed and displayed at the Field Museum of Natural History in Chicago. Isn't that cool?
That is cool. I'm gonna have to go check that out or look at them.
I
Yeah,
had
they're.
no idea, man.
And I didn't know it was 1890 until you told me. The movie is like 1930, 32, something like that. Ghost in the Darkness. This I could understand in 1890. You know,
Well, they had no protection whatsoever. I mean,
Right.
they were in their tents, and the lions would come at night. The one scene in the movie is true where they tried to like put meat out to lure the lions to go in a different direction, but the lions went to the hospital where they smelled like the blood and all that stuff from the patients.
uh-huh.
And then that's the scene in the movie where the lions went into the hospital and just started eating everybody and killing everyone. It's bizarre.
That is bizarre. Yeah, it's crazy how certain animals just turn. The best word is rabid, but they weren't. You know,
Yeah. Well, they had
they were just hungry.
they were hungry and they had a problem where they couldn't feed. So
Yeah,
of course they went for the humans because they're defenseless and you can't fight off a lion. It's
No.
impossible. It's that story where 100 men versus an ape. Yeah, you might get down to the 50 or the 60th guy and he's got a leg up on the ape, but those first 40 or 50 guys are going to get torn to shreds.
right.
All right, so I came across this story on YouTube and I watched it the other day. I'll tell you a little bit about it, but I'm going to tell you at the end what it's all really about, which was the crazy part. So Kristen Marie Kovatch was a 46-year-old medical assistant, dedicated caregiver, and an accomplished ultramarathon runner from Fort Collins, Colorado. She was tragically unalived in a rare mountain lion attack on January 1st, 2026. The incident was on Crossier Mountain Trail near Glen Haven, Colorado. She marked the first fatal mountain lion attack in the state in over 25 years. So on New Year's Day of 2026, Kristen went hiking alone on a remote loop of the mountain trail. The area is part of the national forest known for heavy wildlife activity. At around midday, 2 hikers discovered her body. A mountain lion was standing nearby, which they successfully scared off by throwing rocks. One of the hikers was a physician, attempted to administer aid, but Kristen had no pulse. So on New Year's Day, 2026, Kristen went hiking alone. And she was attacked in the middle of the afternoon. They scared the mountain lion off with the rocks. Now, she had no pulse, but the reason for her death was that she was running along, and the mountain lion came out with its paw and basically broke her neck. All right?
Yeah.
All right, so... And then it was neck compression and asphyxia. So Colorado Parks and Wildlife officials located and euthanized the 1-year-old mountain lion in the vicinity. Forensics confirmed the presence of Kristen's DNA on the paws of the male lion. The county coroner's office later ruled her death an accident caused by asphyxiation due to neck compression. Colorado Parks and Wildlife officials located the animal, but what they don't tell you is this. The sheriffs had to be called out to retrieve the body, okay? Not only were they out there to retrieve the body, but they were also trying to locate the mountain lion. And this mountain lion wasn't a small cat. This was a big boy, okay? And he was big and strong. What happened was they're hunting the lion. They had like 2 or 3 guys out on the perimeter trying to hunt this thing. And what happened was the mountain lion started hunting them.
I could believe that. I could believe that a lot. In their territory, yeah. Mountain lion needs some food. Why not?
Yeah, they had to call in a special team to take out the mountain lion, where the sheriffs were like, they were scared, man. They could hear it moving in the distance. It was at least 50 yards from them. And a mountain lion can close the gap like 50 yards within like 5 or 10 seconds. And you better be a good shot, because this mountain lion's big. If you miss, it's going to take you out just like it took out Kristen Marie Kovatch.
Yep.
But,
They better have their guns, ready.
Yeah.
Not at their side.
They had their guns holstered, too. That was the crazy thing. They took a few shots at it, and every time they did, it would just change, like, its posture. It was crouched down, like you ever look at a cat when it's ready to pounce?
Yeah.
It was ready to go, and they knew it. So they had to back up and then circle around her body and make sure that the cat didn't come back. But the cat planned on coming back and taking her body.
Yeah. They usually, if they can't take it right then, they usually leave their prey till later.
Yeah, true. All right, that's what I have for you.
Very cool. Very cool. Those, it's incredible what nature does,
Yeah, I watched this other thing today, and it was like 7 animals that turned on their owners and attacked them. So I never knew about this, but did you ever hear the story about the girl that was on TikTok, and she had the boa constrictor, and she was doing videos, and she was trying to get like super popular. Have you ever heard about her?
No.
So she had this stream all set up, and she had all these people that were coming to watch the stream. And she said she even knew it was a bad idea. You're supposed to, when you feed your snake, you're supposed to wait a day before you handle them again, because the scent on your hand from feeding them, they're attracted to that.
Yeah.
And they think that you're food. Well, since she had the stream coming, she didn't want to cancel it, so she had just fed it earlier that day, and she never washed her hands. Okay? So the scent of the mouse was still on her. So basically what happened on the live stream is it wrapped around her, and it constricted her until she couldn't breathe anymore, and she passed away right there in the middle of the stream.
Right. Definitely. I heard about the story that this lady used to take her boa constrictor to bed, and she asked the vet, "Why isn't my boa constrictor eating?" He told her that, "Why? What's going on?" Oh, I take my boa constrictor to bed with me. Oh, you know why he's not eating? He's sizing you up, getting ready to swallow you.
Yeah, that's insane. That's true too.
Yep.
They'll stop eating and they'll get their stomachs and everything ready, and they'll measure you up, and yeah, they'll eat you. They're wild, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what people think that own these wild animals. Like, they don't think that they're going to turn on them and attack them. It's like that lady with the chimpanzee.
Yeah. Well, very much so. Yeah. Yeah. Dogs and cats. That's my limit.
Maybe a parakeet.
I watched my uncle's parakeet when I was a kid. Too messy.
They're annoying too.
Yeah. 6 o'clock in the morning, chirping. It's like I'm trying to sleep.
You know, my mom and dad have my dad has an African gray buddy, and
Oh, that's cool.
he does probably a couple thousand words. He dances and does all kinds of stuff. When it's time for bed, you know, he'll say nighty night and he's ready to go to sleep. But like in the morning, man, he never shuts up. He just talks and talks and talks. But talking about a wild animal, my dad went to handle him one time, and he went to go give him a kiss, and Buddy almost took his whole nose off.
Yeah.
He had to have surgery. It was a huge, like, stitches and everything. Took the whole end of his nose right off with that beak.
I can believe it.
I would never put my hands anywhere near his cage. Sometimes I would grab his tail feathers real fast, but he turns around really quick. He's ready to take your finger, man.
They do. They're fast.
Yeah, they are super fast. All right, we're going to play a couple tunes in a row by King Ern, and then when we come back, we have the Paranormal Chef with the 5 stages of spirituality.
Cool.
All right, Matt, we'll be right back. King Ern with Disgust at the Horror.
King.
Don't wake up! Wake me up! Don't wake up! Fear the path! Fear the truth! Blink of a night! Just close your eyes! No need to hide! It's only a blink of night! A dream conceived! A dream revealed! A dream is real! Seeks and speaks! Warm like a sea, but please take me home!
Rich pot is a dream. As my mind in despair.
Have you ever experienced this? Beat the sweat! I want to get out of there! I cannot see the difference! I want to get out of there! I cannot see the difference! Fear the truth! A blink of an eye! Just close your eyes! No need to hide! It's only a blink of night! A dream conceived! A dream revealed! Dream is real! Seeks and speaks! Warm like a sea, but please take me home!
Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Am I going mad?
Am I going mad? Hopefully not. Am I going mad? Hopefully not. Am I going? Don't talk to anyone!
You will never find out. never find out. You will never find out. You will never find out. Don't talk to anyone.
Ain't gonna die.
Just close your eyes. No need to hide. It's only a blink of night. Dream conceived. Dream revealed. Dream is real. Seeds and speed. Rob like a thief, but please take me home. Take me home. Please take me I've seen out all too I have lived enough of their time and paid it damn high. I'm paralyzed. I won't feed the lies. I won't feed the tide. You two can think of some lies. You two can think of some lies. That's what I'm dreaming of. Don't tell me not a story about a measure, strategy, how it could be. Even that one. Patent. Up to this one. Some great theories. The seeds of misery. They envy angry. I realize those of their mind. Those of their life. You two can fall for a simple trial. You two can fall for a simple trial. That's what I'm dreaming of. Don't tell me not a story about a measure, strategy, how it could be. Even that one. Patent. Up to this one. And so I picked my way through the mud of whoopee preachers. And I found the delusion, shaped to stone, of a whoopee revolution. Do you really know how I felt being high-tied by your dense solution? No acceptance of devotion, not a temptation to conquer the exception. Whether we loved, no assumption, or we set off for another absurd trip. They got no destination in this still lifetime. It's the mass that surrounds us. They ain't and I've got to stop this endless narrow-minded self-degradation. Go! What's the need of your society? Without knowing what's a community, I ask myself, what is this need? Why you point your finger at me? You cling to bad views. To avoid a lead, to avoid a lead. I get a firm grip of dream. I get a firm grip of dream.
The power of the dark side.
Tonight, we're turning down the heat and simmering something deeply profound. We're diving into the kitchen of the soul to explore the 5 stages of spirituality. Whether you're just waking up to the smell of cosmic coffee, or you're or you're already deep in the dark night of the soul's kitchen. Every single one of us is on a recipe of personal evolution. So grab your favorite warm drink, dim the lights, Let's find out exactly which stage of the spiritual awakening you're cooking up tonight. Please welcome back to the show our paranormal chef, Matt Guka. The floor is yours, Matt.
Hey, guys. Well, spirituality, in my eyes, and many, is not a religion or a set of rules that are put upon you from the outside. It's what comes in from within you. There's 5 stages or 6 stages. Sometimes I've looked up, there's 12 stages too, but there's the easiest ones are the 5 or 6 stages. So the first stage is awakening. It's a realization that there's more to life than what was taught to you, installed to you by schools, your parents, your religion, your community, even laws. So you start trying to figure out what the beliefs that you have. That goes into exploration. That's the second one. Awakening. Awakening is, I'm between right now 1 and 2. So right now I'm understanding that there's more to life than what I grew up on, and my religious beliefs and community and some of the stuff that my parents and family has installed in me. So it goes into exploration, which I'm starting to do right now. Exploration is the individual seeks experiences and knowledges after the awakening, like meditation or alternative therapies or different spiritual practices like meditation and the understanding of expanding the universe and yourself. So that's like basically you're studying yourself. You're studying, say, the gurus of India. You're studying the Tibetan Book of the Dead, like we went through. You're studying the cultures of Native Americans. You're just not studying what you were brought up on. You're just going out there looking for answers in your life. So that's what exploration is. This is the one that is really bounce you straight into the next step, keep you in for a very, very long time. And it might be the feeling of darkness and loneliness, but it's the actual destroying of the ego and the fear of the getting rid of your inner fears and bringing you up to soul repair and personal growth. It's called Dark Night and the Soul. It's a challenging stage. Like I said, it could either bring you up to the next level. It can keep you into this level for a very long time, and you don't get out until you figure how to get out. But it's a good level because it literally is helping you get to the next step. This is the one that Jeff was talking to me about just before the show, and it's actually a, like I said, a good step, but it doesn't feel like it is. It helps you grow. It helps you calm your ego down. It brings you to a more self-awareness potential in your life, and it's actually a good thing. Then you go into, after this, you go into, it's called integration. Individuals become integrated into the spiritual insights after the inner challenges they confront. This is in everyday living. By you end up getting new habits, new thought patterns, new feelings. This is the one that kind of strips you away from your old self and brings you into your new awareness of everything. It actually is one of the best steps that you can deal with the stages of spirituality. It brings you. It kind of helps you clean your. It cleans your. It cleans yourself in a way. Just after the dark night of the soul. You gain compassion, intuition, better intuition, and basically it's easier to forgive people. And this doesn't make you weak, but it helps you develop a less aggressive, more mindfulness of the world, what's going on. You do, during all these steps, you're human. So if you get angry, if you get annoyed with something, if you just feel like giving up, it's okay, but don't give up. You're just human, so you just don't. And at the height of your new spirituality, you just don't stop being human. If you stop being human, you might as well just be one of those hermits in the cave that's just trying to get enlightenment. And I know I don't want to do that. So the fifth one is service and connection. This is the stage that manifests positivity and desires for helping others. Say when you were your other self, you didn't want to do something or help somebody, you end up helping this person. It's a way of feeling part of the divine and humanity and just helping your community. It's a way of connecting again. The sixth one is self-realization and enlightenment. This is when you all of a sudden get to that last step, and you're understanding with the nature of the world, nature of yourself, and you are on another path. You are on your way to becoming your new self. And that's basically what the stages of spirituality are. And it also interconnects with your life too, with with the enlightenment and community. So it's a cool thing. I'm like I said, I'm in between 1 and 2. I'm trying to figure out where things are right now. This journey I've been on, especially the last 2 years, has been an interesting one. There are, if you want to keep on going, I did more deep dives. There's 5 spiritual beliefs that are going on right now on this planet. The one is mindful and meditation. It's when you constantly meditate and bring to it's you bring into practice everyday life with mindfulness and meditation. So you meditate, it's a way of relaxing. It's the way to calm yourself down. The Eastern philosophies focuses on balances and simplicity and self-awareness. It's a way to basically not worry about everything at one time. It's what I thought spirituality was all about, but it's not. There's other things around you other than just the Eastern philosophies that make you aware of things that are going on around you, and making everything simplistic, because really, if you're simplicity, then again, either a hermit up in the cave or becoming a monk someplace. I think spirituality is a pretty cool thing, but day to day, it will help you. But like I said, you're a human, so all this peace, love, dove stuff might sometimes go out the door, but it's okay. Like giving up. They say in spirituality, money's a crutch. Money is not a crutch. It's a tool. How much do you need? How much do you want? How you use it, and stuff like that. Do you really need a BMW when a Hyundai will do? Do you really need a 6-bedroom house when you're single? That's what kind of spirituality does. It helps you think better. The other ones are the eco spirituality. This is the belief in the environment will help you with your spirituality. Like, you ever hear of grounding?
Yeah.
Grounding is when you go out barefooted and walk the grass or the woods or sand on the beach, and it supposedly helps with your chakra and your spirituality by being one with the earth. It does work, trust me. I've done it several times. I just did it last Sunday, and it was good. It calmed myself down a little bit. So that kind of stuff is environmental. It's green faiths like Mother Earth, Gaia. That's another thing.
Pagans.
Pagans. There's the digital spiritualism. Everything is done on social media. Everything is done on TV. Everything is follow me on the next episode on the Discovery Channel, on apps and on the internet, YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. We'll go through the 5 steps each week, one a week. That's the digital spirituality. The 5th one is personal spirituality. It's the way you, in your own personal philosophies, and how they can affect you through the days. It can make it, you can mix traditions in this personal thing. You can go from the Tibetan monks to reading the Book of Job, going to some of the beliefs in the Cherokee Nation and just mixing them up with you. It's also helps you. It's a mindful journey too. So mindfulness is it's hard to describe. It's a way of being. It's not it's a way of being, and it's a way of seeing things that others can't see, kind of deal. You all, I had something about Mother Earth, and somebody asked me what I said. I don't know if they're watching or not, about Earth being a spiritual being, or what stage is the Earth in spiritual context. Earth is not in the 5 or 6, 7 stages, whatever it is. Earth is Earth. It's in a weird place right now. It's like us. We're in a battle for spirituality, and here I go, godliness, or being in a higher level, or going to the darker levels and the lower levels of energy. Some cultures believe that the Earth is we are a guest on Earth. We are stewards of Earth. It's not our plaything. Earth also is a spiritual being. People like the Greeks, the Gaia, or Mother Earth thing is what Earth is. In my belief is, I believe that Earth in some ways is a living being. It might not be a living being in the way we conceive of a living being, but it's a living being. Someplace, somewhere, it can get killed. So it does have some spiritual properties. So that's basically what I have for spirituality right now. There is a whole gambit of stuff that you can read and go deep dives into. I'm going to start doing more of it. I just couldn't figure out how to introduce the audience to spirituality other than the 5 stages, some of the spiritual philosophies out there, and Earth being a spiritual being. So that's what's that. Like I said, I'm I'm in between 1 and 2 right now. I sometimes think I've skipped 3 and go into is that the darkness of soul one, because sometimes I get into deep thoughts and stuff, but then I get brought out and still just starting to discover things. So that's spirituality that I've been reading and been trying to figure out. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. I will promise that I will bring more back someday and discuss everything at a better length. I didn't know how to present this. That's why it's so short and so kind of discombobulated right now.
You said you're at stage 2, Matt?
Yeah.
What stage is it where you're starting to help people?
That is stage 5.
That's where I am.
Yeah.
I went through the dark night of the soul in May of 2020. And a lot of people will tell you that the dark night of the soul is not a happy place. That's where you pretty much realize that it's hard to describe, but you pretty much realize that the world is what it is, right? You've accepted that. You understand death. You understand the afterlife. You start to see things for what they really are. And I went through it myself. And it's also a very hopeless feeling because you feel like you're by yourself in this world. That's the feeling that you have.
Yep.
And it can last a long time. Like for me, it lasted like 3 years where there was many times I didn't want to be here anymore, man. I felt like I got left behind by a lot of friends and lovers and family and things like that.
That's what I said. That's the one that's it could be a short time or it could be a long time, and it also can kick you out of the whole entire situation, and you got to restart or reboot.
You have to be really careful with the dark night of the soul, because my belief is that in the dark night of the soul is when Satan is tapping on your shoulder, because you're starting to see things for what they really are, and it's not pleasant at all. And I think if you allow yourself, you could be taken to more of the dark side and the dark aspect of things. But if you could pull yourself out of that, like I did, you could see how beautiful the world is.
And that's the place also where you actually see who is who in your life.
True.
And what is not just who's who, but what is a waste in your life, not just people. I hate to say people, but things and jobs and careers and other things, it's the place where everything gets stripped away and you find out who's who, what's what, and you come out the other side, and the people and things that are supposed to be with you are still there.
True. That's very true. Something I want to go back to what you were talking about. I just want to cover a couple things. You're talking about grounding. I do grounding all the time. I'm always barefoot pretty much in the summertime. I've done it where you go out into the woods. You feel like it's a weird feeling, but you could feel the charge coming up through your feet because the earth has so much power and strength and frequency in it. That's why you see witches with no shoes on dancing in the woods. It's grounding. It's not an evil thing whatsoever. I say this to people all the time. I'm much more pagan than I am Christian. Although I am a Christian, I really believe in nature, in Mother Earth, in Gaia. That's where I am spiritually. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the Bible and all that stuff. But I've kind of feel like I've gone past that. Like I'm not in the Bible realm anymore. I'm more into like the true essence of God. You know what I mean?
Right, right. I also believe that Jesus didn't start a religion. He was a spiritual being. He wanted to spread spirituality, not a brick and mortar type thing that you have to show up every Sunday to give him awe. You know, he was a guy who was trying to spread spirituality, spirit. He was a spiritual being, and the way I think he was is someone that you could talk. You don't have to go to or follow a set of rules to talk to him. You know, he is kind of the Almighty, but he's human too. So he was a spiritual teacher, not a religious teacher. What he did in the temple, destroyed all the come into my dad's house. Da 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 da. He had problems with the rabbis at the time because that was a religion. He was not. That's my take on Jesus right now. So
Yeah.
I'm right now that Jesus is right there with like Buddha, even Muhammad, even though that might be wrong to some other people, or a lot of the shaman here in America.
Yeah, like I think about it. Like, let's be honest. Jesus was a lot like how the Outlaw Radio Show is. He welcomed in the misfits and the black sheep,
Right.
the beggars, the prostitutes, the derelicts of life. Kind of, and we have kind of adopted that as our philosophy too, because Jesus wasn't all about money, right? He wasn't
No.
about the church. The church is separate from, in my eyes, the church is separate from God himself. The God I pray to isn't what the church puts forward. You know what I mean? That's what turned me off from church was the rules and the money and the getting dressed up to go to church, and it's like a social thing, you know? I just
Yeah.
want to, and you don't need to praise in a church. Lift a stone and you will find me, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know what that whole passage is, but that's pretty much what it's all about.
I go out in the forest and I say, God's here. Every time I go out with my brother and nephew to a national park, I say this is closer to God than I ever was with. I hate to say this in all my life of being a Catholic.
Yeah, I
Enough religion talk.
yeah, I have a lot of different beliefs when it comes to religion and
Yeah.
spirituality. Like I've said, I'm much more spiritual than I am religious. I've read the Bible many times. To me, the Bible is like it's kind of like an encyclopedia of what Jesus is about. You know what I mean? Kind of like almost the scrolls and things like that. And there's a lot of great messages in there as well for faith.
Right.
To me, spirituality and religion are two different things.
Exactly. For me, it is too. I, like I said, as I go through this journey, I'm stripping away a lot of what I was told as a kid in certain realms. It doesn't fit what I see. It doesn't fit what I hear, or even taste or smell.
Yeah, I've had so many incredible moments, or you would call them encounters. Some people would call it paranormal activity, but I've had so many incredible moments happen. Like I'll tell you this one story. There's a church that's in Westlake, and it's more of a spirituality center. They do all religions. It's not just like Catholic or Protestant. It's all religions in one. Okay, Eh, but it's not religion. They're not like praise Lord and things like that. They're talking about spirituality. Well, in the back they have like a labyrinth that you can walk. Okay, and I did the walk, and I swear to God, while I was doing the walk, I had my eyes closed, and I saw Jesus. I saw, it was like a meditation walk, okay? I saw the white light. I felt the love. And then when I opened my eyes, all around me flying were hundreds of butterflies. Transformation. That to me was like a message, right?
Butterflies are messengers.
Yeah, they're messengers of the soul.
Yeah.
And yeah, so those are some of the things that have happened, you know. I have hundreds and hundreds of stories I could tell you about, but that's just one of them. And I felt I was grounded. I felt like I was part of the earth. I felt like God was really hearing me. And it was the craziest thing. Like I just blacked out for a quick second, and I saw his face, and I felt like the warmth of the light.
Right.
You could say I'm crazy or whatever, man.
No, you're not crazy.
I was
That
there.
things happen. I totally believe.
So, yeah, man,
Yeah.
I really like that. What are you thinking about doing next week?
Uh, I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do more disclosure, or maybe I should do some ghost things. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm I'm right now at the spirituality thing now, starting to get into that. But I think I will be doing more uh, UFO or ghost stuff. Maybe a little of interconnection between cryptids, ghosts, and aliens. Maybe I'll do that because that's a big topic now. So that's what I might do. Is going to do like the interconnections between all of them.
Well, keep in mind, next week we don't have an interview, so you're more than welcome to do a few stories if you like. So if there's a
Cool.
few things that you want to do, feel free to do it. I'm going to do a couple myself besides strange news. I'm going to do something again with animals attacking man-eaters. I think it's really interesting and crazy. So I'm going to cover
Yep.
that. And I want to talk about, since you did spirituality this week, next week I want to talk a little bit about the afterlife.
Cool. Definitely. Definitely.
Some near-death experience stuff, some Dolores Cannon stuff. I mean, it kind of goes back to all the way to 2020 when I first got into what this is all about, right?
Right.
And so I'm going to share what I've learned and what I believe is out there. So that's
Cool.
what we're going to do.
Definitely. That sounds like a good topic.
All right,
Sounds
excellent.
like a good story. Yeah.
All right, what do you like our audience to do for us tonight?
I would like them to like, subscribe, use the comments section, even after the show is done. Don't forget, get your tickets to Battle of the Band at the House of Blues, July 26th. It's going to be an awesome time. Jeff and I and Rockin' Robin, at least, is going to be there. Maybe some surprises. Who knows? It's going to be a good time. And yeah, leave comments. Don't forget emojis. The whole kit and caboodle.
All right, excellent. All right, well, the next time you're going to see me, I will be back Saturday night with Rockin' Robin to bring you the Metal Revolution. We're paying tribute to the bands who support this show. We're only going to be playing the bands that do support us. We're talking about avant-garde metal genre, the metal music producers, Breaking Spines News, and then we're talking to Renegade Train. They're a Michigan rock band, more a hard rock band based out of Lansing and Jackson. They describe themselves as a mid-southern Michigan rock outfit, drawing heavy sonic inspiration from the legendary metal and grunge bands like Black Sabbath, Metallica, Rage Against the Machine, Alice in Chains, Tool, Disturbed, and Avenged Sevenfold. And that's what we have coming for you Saturday.
Cool.
All right, very cool. Hey, and I'll tell you this too, because we have Sunday's going to be a really cool show. I'm going to tell you what we have in store. Rockin' Robin's going to be with me on Sunday. She's going to be my special guest host for the show. And
Awesome.
Rockin' Robin, if you're listening out there, this is a totally different show than Thursday Paranormal and Metal Revolution. This show gets wild, so be prepared. Prepare yourself for anything that could happen. But on that show, the Paranormal Chef will be joining us at 7:30. And what do you think you might do?
Probably. I've been looking at the disclosure stuff, so I'm going to do it like a 10-minute disclosure thing, just to give a little update and see if the audience and the world is still interested, because it's becoming really ridiculous, if you know what I mean, right now.
Well, the last videos that they put out, there was a couple really cool ones. I saw, I don't even know how to describe it, but they had a couple of them that were actually pretty good footage, not grainy. Did you see those?
No, I haven't. I have to start looking those up too. I'm a little behind on the actual looking at them on the at war.gov site. I've usually been watching it at either on one of the like YouTubes or paranormal stations and stuff, you know.
Hey, do me a favor when you look into that disclosure. Can you look into what Putin is saying about hybrids and reptilians and Queen Elizabeth? Because there's a book coming out, and it's talking about how most of the people in our government and in the royal family aren't even human. So if you could look into that for me, that would be cool if you could bring that.
Just put it down. Got it.
Okay, cool. Also on that show, we have Vintage Blonde coming at 8 p.m. from Chicago, all-female rock band. They're super cool. They follow the show. We'll be interviewing them. I have the full Monty, and then we're going to talk about the spider goat and animal hybrids, cross gene splicing of animals like the jellyfish and the rat and some other stuff.
Right.
There's a whole bunch of
a whole bunch of crazy stuff they're doing right now.
It goes all the way back to Molotov Project and all that stuff. So
yeah.
We'll bring that up again too. All right, very cool, Matt. Great job tonight as always.
Thanks.
Loved it. All right, guys, I got 2 songs in a row for you, and then we're going to get out of here. I have Rob Johnson with Rock Bottom, and then again, another Rob Johnson with Just a Man. Thank you for tuning in to Thursday Paranormal. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Matt, you have a lovely evening.
You too.
Love you guys, and thank you so much for watching tonight. We're out of here.
Citizens of Earth, welcome to the Thursday Paranormal Show with with Mac Gutka and Jeff James. We are watching. We're coming for you.
At the bottom of the bottle is a wedding ring. A house lost in a broken dream. Sunday mornings you don't talk about. Kids' birthdays you don't show up now. Every label reads like a chapter you burn. Every sip's another bridge you learn. How to cross without looking back. But it's all still there in the bottom of that glass. Don't drink to prepare to drink to explain why everything could slip through your hand. You don't get right when the bottle runs out, when the lights go out, you're alone at night. You get right when you finally see there's a rock at the bottom, waiting on your knees with your head empty and your heart can't tell you stop running from mercy's bed. Yeah, you ain't lost, you just at the start. There's a rock at the bottom of a broken heart. Now the bottle ain't whiskey, some excuses and lies. It ain't that bad, I gotta taste time. You blame the past, you curse the world. Say love walked out first, say God left at your world. Credit cards, lights, calls, no ring. Friends stop asking how you been. You say you're only hurting yourself, but we're dying slow, just watching you do it. We quit a message, no one let them make it. Carry the weight you want to misbreak it. Don't hit rock bottom when the bottle runs out, when the lights go out, you're alone at night. You hit rock bottom when you finally see there's a rock at the bottom, waiting on your knees with your hands are empty and your heart can't tell you stop running from mercy. Yeah, you ain't lost, you're just at the start. There's a rock at the bottom of a broken heart. You ever go back, you don't say. Every hour find the choices as a way. You're still breathing, but we're grieving you. Cause loving you feels like watching the soul pure. You get here and miss your way too far. If your heart's still beating, that's where you stop. There's hands reaching through the dark right now. You don't gotta bleed the sound alone somehow. You don't hear right now. The bottle runs out when the lights go out. You're alone at night. You hear right now when you finally see there's a rock at the bottom, waiting on your knees when your hands are empty and your heart is telling you stop running from mercy. Yeah, you ain't lost, you just at the start. There's a rock at the bottom of broken heart. Bottle down, look around, we're still here. Don't make us carry you hard. Send me a page, just curiosity, right? I said, what's it gonna change? You said, why not with a smile? Funny how simple questions turn heavy in the room. I felt the shake before you spoke, like I already knew. I told you the truth straight up, you still keep digging through. I can't keep proving what I already said. Can't keep taking up ghosts from the dead. If my words don't tell, then nothing will. Love ain't a charm, but I'm standing still. You want peace, but you're chasing down every answer. Just peace, and now I won't bleed just to chase your guilt. I'm changing love and living through. Tell their own name, stars in the sky. Who remembers what from another life? You in my songs and read between lines. Like every word's a crime. I'll slow it down, I'll let it go. Tried to show you I was here, but the past kept getting louder. Every time you felt fear. I'm not hiding anything, I'm just done explaining me. Keep proving what I already said. Can't keep paying for a life I left. If honesty ain't enough for you, no amount of truth will ever leave you all calm. But you keep the pills, never questions you already choose. I won't lose myself to soothe your doubt. I can't keep loving like this now. Ain't about her name, baby, it's a no, won't you all say? I've been the man who stayed too long, trying to be right instead of gone. I can't keep proving what I already am. I stand on truth with steady hands. If trust needs change, stay alive, and it ain't love on my side.